Hey everybody, it's Teresa. First let me say I apologize for any noise you may hear. My husband just got home from work and he's upstairs and I couldn't wait any longer to soak because my oils and lye are getting too cool. So I apologize for that. Today I'm going to be making a white peach and hibiscus soap. And I've forgotten the name of the swirl I'm going to be doing, but I'll include that in the title of the video. Sorry about that. I'll put in a little blurb at the bottom of this video so that you can know. But what I've done here is I've infused my olive oil with the leaves from the hibiscus flower. That's the little specks you can see in here. I strained it and strained it and strained it. I don't have any cheesecloth, so it's still in there, but they're not harmful. It may be a little odd looking, but I figure that's just the price we pay for using real botanicals. They are bright red, burgundy-ish color, normally, the ones that I use in the soap. But they will brown, those specks will brown in the soap because the lye will basically cook them. What I'm adding here is my castor oil, my kaolin clay, my aloe vera gel or oil, my vitamin E, and my sodium lactate. That was all in that little mixture you just seen there. Now normally I would use my stick blender at this point to pre-mix this, but I find that doing that with my stick blender before I add my lye gives me a lot of air bubbles, and I don't want air bubbles, so I'm not going to be doing that. I am going to oven process this soap. I have my oven is cooling down now. I did heat it up and now I'm cooling it down. So here we go. I'm going to add my lye in. My lye water, so to speak, today is not water at all. It is aloe juice. And aloe juice you can be found in most health food stores. I think some people say you can get it at Walmart. I have been unsuccessful at finding 100% aloe juice at Walmart, but you may be able to check yours and get it. I can't say whether you will or won't because I haven't found it at mine. The one I found at mine had apple juice in it as well. You may notice things looking a little lighter in here today. I have rearranged my soaping station and I have put a white sheer, well it's not quite sheer, a light thin white tablecloth down to help, because I was soaping on a wood and I know that that's really not good, but that's what I have down here, so it's kind of what you get. You know, when you first start out, you just gotta go with what you got. And then, but this wasn't expensive. This tablecloth here was only $1 at the Dollar Tree, and I got some of those little thin plastic cutting boards for $1. And I have my glass cutting board that I've always used still, but I got some of the thicker cutting boards to go on either side of my glass. I'm just trying to keep things a little more sanitary. So okay, I got a stick blender here and I'm going to give this a whiz. I'm going to try to bring it to emulsification. Forgot to burp my blender. Not good. I'm not trying to take this too far, but I need it to be at emulsification, so look at all those bubbles. No, no, sir. received, so if you watch my last video, well, not my last video, my last soap making video, which was the challenge soap for the 101, Soaping 101, I have received so much praise on that soap that I'm really afraid to do another soap because I don't know if I'll be able to top it. People have really spoke very highly of that soap, and it's amazing to me because when I did it, I thought it was a failure. I thought it didn't look like Kathy's from Soaping 101, her example did. So I really thought, oh, this is reaching trace quite quickly, and that's really no good. I'm not really sure why it's doing that. So I'm going to get my fragrance in. And hope that that doesn't accelerate it even more. Give it a little zhuzh, but not too much, because I really need this to be on the thinner side, and I still got to mix in my colors. So I'm not doing anything else there. Oh, that smells fantastic. Like I said, this is a White Peach and Hibiscus fragrance oil. I thought it was very fitting. So I'm going to add a cup of each to each color here. And we'll see, I've got 3 colors I'm doing, and we'll see, we'll split up the rest evenly once we get the first cup in. I'm not really exactly sure. So I'm going to go up to a cup and a half. I want them pretty even as can be. Alright, so this is gonna get the end of it. I know you can't probably see what I'm doing right now, so I'm working off camera. But I'm just, since it sped up on me a little bit, and the hibiscus is a floral, I'm afraid that it's going to get a little too fast on me. And I'm going to not be able to do what I want it to do. And that would be a shame. So, let's see. Now this one looks like it's going to be an orange color, which is not what I wanted. I'm hoping that it'll fade. I did want a peachy color. And I will write in the description what colorants I used. And but I want to tell you that it's an approximate. It's not an exact science, and these are not one colorant. These are mixture of colorants, because I don't have a peach colorant. And I don't have the pinkish type of red colorant that I was hoping for. So, and this isn't going to be the pinkish type of red color I wanted either. It's going to be a really deep red, which is fine. Not exactly what I'd hoped for, but, you know. You don't always get what you want. And this seems to be doing okay. It's almost like the fragrance will reverse my trace a little, which is really good because I need this to be fluid. So, I know this is a no-no, but since I have oxides and pigments in these, I need I need to zhuzh them a little bit. I did that completely backwards. I should have started with the white. Ugh, get off. I should have started with the white and not the red-ish color. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just work our way down. That actually needs to go back over there. I'm going to clean this off for a second. Pop that over there. Yeah, this smells really, really pleasant. And as I said, my husband is moving around upstairs. Like I said, he just got off of work, so please forgive that. For some reason, the floors in this house squeak a lot. And this is my titanium dioxide, and it's not white, but I didn't add a lot of titanium dioxide, and I don't really care if it's white. I just want a whiter color. Well, wrong button. I just wanted a whiter color. White-ish color, I guess you could say. So that should be it for the stick blender portion of this soap. Okay. Give that. Alright, they're coming downstairs now, so there should be no more noise upstairs. Alright, so I'm going to grab my mold. And you're probably going, I know what this is now, but I still can't remember the name of the soap. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off my gloves because I don't know if I can do this in gloves. Just to be honest with you, I'm afraid that I can't. And I need to be able to feel what I'm doing. So don't soap without gloves, but I have to in this instance. I have water nearby. I have vinegar nearby, so I'm good. And I have experienced a lye burn, so I know that badly it can burn. So please don't try this at home. Soaping without gloves, that is. Be safe. While I'm doing this, I want to reiterate something that I write at the bottom of most of my posts. Sometimes I forget. But I want to say that if you happen to be a person that has asked me for my recipe and I have not given it to you, please do not take that as I'm being mean, because I'm not being mean. I just don't give it, I just don't give it out because, oh, that was a fail. That was a fail. Anyway, I don't give it out because I can't be 100% sure that it is a great recipe. So I prefer not to give you a bad recipe, if you understand what I mean. I would prefer to point you in the direction of someone who is far more advanced than me, so that they can give you a tried and true recipe that you might have better luck with. I just don't want to point you in the wrong direction, if you get my drift. Because soaping is an art, but it's also, you know, there's also tips and tricks, and there are definitely wrong ways and right ways, and I don't want to be the one to point you in the wrong direction. If you can understand that. I hope you can understand that. It's really not about being secretive, because my recipe at this point is not I'm not making money off of it, so it's not really about that yet. But it's just about wanting to make sure that what the information that I'm giving or not giving to you is good information. It's the right information, and it's not going to get anyone hurt. And I don't know that my soap would ever hurt anybody. I use every batch I've made that is cured, I have used in my shower. And I have not had any burns or problems. But you just can't ever really tell how something is going to work. So I would just rather not cross that bridge right now. If and when I do have a recipe that I've created on my own that I feel is good enough to share, I promise you I will post it. Alright, so now I've gotten this as good as I think I'm going to get it. And it's not going to be right because I can see that the colors have blended at the bottom. The red is into the pink, into the white, and the pink is into the orange at the bottom. But this is my first attempt. So, hey ho. Alright, so now I'm going to grasp these, and as evenly as I can, going to pull them out. And that was another little mistake. See how the white crossed over there? That's not really what you want. But it is what it is. So I'm going to turn this so that I can see, and I hope you can see. I'm going to insert this little stick my father gave me. I think it's going to be perfect, especially for this. So I'm going to insert this in. I'm going to go down, over, up, down, over, up. And I'm just going to keep going like that until I get to the end. Alright, I'm going to go down. And that's that. And that is that soap in its entirety. I am going to glitter it because it's pretty. And I'm going to call that done. Once again, this is my White Peach and Hibiscus soap. It's done in this fancy swirl, which I will tag in the video because I can't remember the name of it. I think it's the Taiwan Swirl, but I'm not sure about that. So, and the olive oil was infused in hibiscus petals. Actually, I can give you a quick glance. Here are the hibiscus petals that was in it. There's actually a little bit of olive oil in there. So there you have it. I'm going to be gelling the soap in the oven. I'm getting ready to snap a picture of it and run it upstairs to get it in there. And I will see you hopefully in about 24 hours for the cutting. Thank you for watching. Happy soaping. Bye-bye.